Hello everyone, JoRaSe here, and time to get back into Blender. We've nearly got this castle model finished up, so let's dive in and get this last bit done. Just switch over to the right display. And so what we are going to be working on this time is this last little bit right in here. And last time on this one I had left it without anything, and I realized that that is a silly thing to be doing, because this can be locked in. We just use a little bit from this one and a little bit from the one below, and we can get it locked in that way. So let's do that before we go any further here. So we're just going to take these don't want the rest of them. Oh, screencast, I just remembered. There we go. So what we want to do is get it in a good view, and then we're just going to extrude it down just enough. So to there. And now we need to make a duplicate of this one just for this half. So we will Shift D to duplicate and then lock it in with Enter. And now just going to grab everything that we don't need. So like that. And we'll go ahead and get rid of these. Delete those, and now we're left with our cube. And if I can hit the right buttons, we'll be able to get things going a lot better here. Go to Tools and Loop Cut. And that shows us exactly where the midpoint is. So I was a little off on that. Can delete these, and let's go ahead and flatten these out. Probably be a good idea to do the same here. Slide this out this way, up a little bit, this way, and we want to go out on the Y. That looks okay to me. Now, back to this. Let's get this pulled down like it should be here. There we go. And now we can join these two. And now we need to as I was saying, now we need to delete that inner edge, which will be easier to access if we hide everything else. Now we can select inner edge and delete it. And this needs to be turned into, or not turned into, but flipped inside out. So the normals are facing the right way. And now we can go in and put our faces in. So there's one. If I can grab the vertice, we'll have two. And then the final one for this side. And now along the bottom. And there we go. So now that we'll be able to lock in. And we just need a couple of facing bricks here to finish this off. Which we can just borrow from the set we were working with up here. So grab this set, slide it down, and then this set. And we want to mirror it on the x-axis this time to give it a little bit of a different orientation. And we're going to have to scale this one down on the Z. And then grab some of these and just slide everything up a little bit to make enough room for everything. And I think that will do it. Let's see. Yep, that does. Okay, so that entire section is now complete. We can Control J and join it together. Now everything is part of the same mesh for that. And we just have this last bit. So let's get started. First thing I'm going to do is duplicate this one, because we can use that little half bit that we just made. So we'll just go down to about there, delete all of those, leaving us with this. And we'll go ahead and get rid of these as well. Now we want to mirror it on the z-axis. And we need to flip the normals. So there we go. And looking at it from the inside, everything looks right. Everything looks right. So now let's grab these and delete them because we don't need them. These we're going to adjust up a little bit, make sure we only have the vertices that we actually want. Pull them up like so. That way everything's in the block piece we have. And now down here we have an inset piece. And it would probably be in my best interest if I just grabbed all the edges here and made sure they were flat with each other. So that one, these, and these. Now scale on the x-axis by 0, flattens everything out. Okay, so we need a cube that will fit, so what we're going to do is Shift and D to duplicate this block, tab in, grab these vertices and the outer edge there. Very important that we get that entire side, and Shift and D to duplicate. Control inverse and delete. Let's just flatten this on the X if it is not already. Now we need to scale this down a little bit to where it fits in. That looks all right to me. And we'll just pull this out and flatten these again. Alright, now we will duplicate this entire piece and mirror it on the x-axis. Flip the normals. Move it over. And, oh. That's more like it. Now we want to go ahead and put in our front face here. And our bottom face. There. There. If I can get it selected. There's another one. There. Get this one. And this one. Leaves us with that top bit to join up, and then the facing bricks. So let's go ahead and join it with this one. Join those, and now what we want to do is merge these vertices at the center. So Control M, Alt M, get on a control spree when I should be using Alt. One left. There we go. That will be it. Just get the facing bricks finished up, and we'll just take from this one again because it's going to be the easier option. All right, back to it. We are going to tab in, zoom in a little bit. Oh, did we make a duplicate? Yes, we did. Okay. Be sure we're working on the one we want. And we're going to go into wireframe. And what we're going to do, the easier way here, is just grab all the bricks like so. And we can then just slide this entire thing down. To where it needs to be. Now if we go in, we find we have a little bit of conflict with the other set. So what we're going to do is move them down just a bit more on the z-axis. And then anything on the bottom down here gets wiped out. So that'll be these two. And so I think I want to, before I forget, delete this, obviously. Leaving us with the piece we need. And now just scale it in a little bit on the X. And now join it with the other. So Control J. And there we go. Now everything can mirror from this side over. And we've got enough pieces that we can print the model. And that is what we will be getting to later on in 3D printing. As far as Blender projects goes, we'll be moving on to something else. See you all next time. Hey everyone, hope you enjoyed the video you just watched. If you did, right here, let's move my head over, there we go, right here is going to be another video in the future for the next in this particular series. And over here is going to be the previous video in this series, along with a subscribe button down below it. So feel free to give that a hit, and be sure to like the video if you liked it, dislike it if you didn't. And let's see. Oh yeah, be sure to leave a comment. I'd appreciate knowing what your thoughts are. Until the next one, everyone.